Hello, Year 9. I'm away at a funeral this morning. Unfortunately, funerals seem to be happening around me in the past couple of weeks. This is the third one I've been to in the last 2 weeks. So let's see where we're up to and what we're going to be doing this morning. There will be the second booklet handed out to you that replacement teacher should have given you, or will be giving you, booklet B, and I'll talk about that in a minute. We've been going through booklet A, and we've had a look at the natural law, right, and how that is, where it comes from and how it compares to human law and what it means. And we've started to have a look at the common good. Now, we're working our way through the folders. The one that we've had a look at, the common good. If you need to go back and revise that, do so, because your booklet, obviously, we're going to be taking that up and looking at that. So go back and have a look at these links in the common good and talking about how, as each person is made in the image and likeness of God, each person is entitled to a share of the planet or God's creation. So we've spoken about what that means, and it's called the preferential option for the poor. You should have completed the idea of the common good, have these answers filled in your booklet, and we're coming through this universal destination of goods and the preferential option for the poor. Now, this is an interesting one here. This one here, equality, giving everyone the same thing. That's not real equality. Equity means you can all see, but if you had reality, this is the worst view. You can't get much of a good view up there because this is unstable, but the reality would be this fence would be one that you could see through, so you wouldn't need to do any of this. Everyone would get could just stand on the ground and everyone could get a good view. People could sit or stand. So it's an interesting one, but it's done for a point. So it's to try and make sure that an outcome is reasonable for everybody. So that's what we're trying to do. The term common good, you are filling these in as we go. So the next one we want to have a look at, or I'll be looking at, is number 9, solidarity. I want you to have a bit of a look around at these links that are here. So you can go through those, have a look at those. And there's another one here as well. Right, so that's what we're going to be working on this morning. And then subsidiarity. If you are up to that, you can then work your way through that as well, if you are up to that. So we are looking to fill in our book properly. Remember, there's going to be an assessment. This will be part of your assessment, right? You can work your way through those folders that are in the social justice tab. We're working our way through these folders. So let's have a look at booklet B. It's the one you're receiving this morning. We can put your name on it and your homeroom. And it's going to be all about when we do something. So you can be having a look at this morning during the double and thinking about what action you can be taking, and you can look at some of these links. This is also on the class unit page, booklet B. So you've got a soft copy of it, but it's also here. So any of these links on it that are here, you can go and have a look at those. Have a bit of a look at that, and there is a couple of organisations that are doing things, oblate organisations that are doing things. You can go through this morning and have a look at those. And we're going to be a C, observe, see and act project, beyond justice project, see, judge and act. You can have a bit of a look at that. And don't forget also, for our assignment at the end of the booklet, social justice assignment. Now, in the next lesson, I said I was going to go over an example, and I will present an example of one of the ones, but there is an example in the booklet here this morning, or in your booklet, an example of Matthew 7, 1-6. Here's a summary of it. This is God talking about human dignity, the natural worth of each person because they're made in the image and likeness of God. And when Jesus speaks about judging a person, he's referring to the practice of deciding that a person is bad or unworthy because of their actions. In reality, no one has the right to decide this about another person because a person's innate worth and value, dignity, cannot be taken away, even by sin. So no matter how much you don't like a person or how badly they act, that dignity that they get by virtue of their birth is not taken away. So we remember that. And then solidarity, talking about one of the ones that we're having a look at this morning, and then lessons for us, not just for other people or somewhere out there, but lessons for us and what we can do. So that's the sort of thing we are looking at for our social justice assignment 1. All right, so this morning you're working your way through your booklet, right? Booklet part A, booklet A. You're working your way through the folders here. Through the folders, we're up to 10 and 11. Then if you want to move on, you're welcome to do that. And then having a look at part B, booklet B, I should say, for our lesson for today. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks, fellas. Bye.